Happy Wednesday, YouTube family, YouTube friends. I am back with 8 work from home job leads. These companies will hire you. They're looking for someone right now. So make sure your resume is optimized and ready to go. Okay. So, according to the hiring manager, if your resume is optimized and tailored to the job post, it will pass the applicant tracker system and it will get into the hands of a hiring manager. And this company, again, is hiring immediately. Let me know in the comment section which job that you can apply for, 1 all the way to 8, because it really helps me when I go out here and research the jobs. You know that I get excited when I share my screen because I want everybody to get a job. I want everybody to their test to turn out to be a testimony. So I want everybody to get a job here. So make sure you keep an eye on which job that you want and let me know and go ahead and apply immediately. The first job that we're going to be talking about is Amplify. They're currently seeking data entry lead contractor to work from home. So you'll be a 1099. These types of jobs move very quickly because everybody loves data entry. Again, it is remote, it is full time. And then when I scroll down, I am looking for the salary. That's the first thing that I want to see. And the salary is $23 an hour for this position. Really, really great income working from home here. When we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to do is you're going to manage multiple projects at the same time. You're going to coach and train data entry specialists. You're going to develop training materials. You're going to lead meetings. And then also, when you go down a little bit further, you're going to communicate areas of concerns with managers. You're going to assist with processing documentation, as well as you're going to research and navigate various sizes of data sets. And the basic requirement for this position is just a associate's degree. It says preferred. That means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. Or at least 1 year of experience, leadership of skills, ability to learn, strategy thinking, excellent communication skills, proficient typing and spelling. Remember, go to officialtypingtest.com and practice your typing for free. And they're looking for G Suite Google Sheets. Remember, if you don't understand something, put this information in Google and add video at the end of it. And there's going to be tons of videos that's going to appear to walk you through. They also want you to know Salesforce and NetSuite, do the same thing. And all of these keywords, strong communication skills, documentation skills, all of those are the skills that you need to implement in your resume to help pass the applicant tracking system. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply immediately. Again, these type of jobs move very quickly, data entry jobs. What you need to do is click right here where it says apply. This is job number 1, okay? And then we're down to job number 2. These companies, again, they reached out to me and let me know that they're hiring. And also, I just want to bring to your attention when I have questions about any job, I reach out to them and ask questions, okay? That's what I do on all these jobs before I post them on any platforms, is reach out to hiring manager, recruiters, CEO of the company. And this company, Restaurant 365, is currently hiring for IT support specialists to work from home. This is a full-time position. And when I scroll down, I'm looking for the salary. The salary is between $29.80 to $40.80 an hour. Okay. Now, when I go up a little bit, it talks about occasional travel may be required. I reached out to hiring manager because I'm like, a lot of people are not going to want to travel. And he said the best thing to do is discuss this in your interview. They have people that are working for this company and they haven't traveled at all. So discuss that in your interview as well. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to do, is you're going to do end user support, provide technical assistance to end user both remotely and on site to address and resolve hardware, software, connectivity issues. Again, I reached out to hiring manager. This is only will apply to people that are hybrid, where they go in and work couple days from home and on site. But since this is a remote job up at the top, this is not going to apply to people that are actually working from home. Okay. So again, you're going to hardware and software maintenance, perform routine maintenance and update on IT system and equipment, install, configure, and upgrade hardware and software as necessary. And then also you're going to maintain and enforce security protocols, ensuring data confidential and compliance with relevant regulation, implement and maintain backup and disaster recovery, and then provide training to end user on IT system, software application, and best practice for data security during new hire or rotation. Okay. So again, I reached out to hiring manager when I have any questions or concern. I did reach out about this both remotely and on site. That's hybrid. They do hire people to work in, hybrid, which is you come into the office like 2 or 3 days and then the rest is remote, but they're hiring for remote jobs. And for, as I know, according to hiring manager, there is no state hiring restrictions listed. As long as you're in the 50 states, you are eligible for this position. Now, when we dive in, now they do require a bachelor's degree in information technology or equivalent relevant field or equivalent combination of higher education and relevant work experience. They do want you to have certifications such as these type of certifications, as well as 1 year experience providing end user technical support is required. And then also proficient in Microsoft 365 application and administration is preferred. That means if you have it, that's great. If you don't, then don't worry about it. And then experience in any of the following system is preferred again. If you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. And also, again, I want to make this clear. Occasion travel may be required. I reached out to hiring manager about that. Discuss it in your interview. They can work something out. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here where it says apply for this job. This is job number 2. Okay. Now we're down to job number 3. It is with the company Sandstone Care. They're currently seeking graphic designers to work from home. And when I scroll down, the salary is $50,000 to $60,000 a year. And even though it says preference for employers currently living in Colorado, in Illinois, Maryland, or Virginia, yes, you have to be in those states. But I reached out to hiring manager just to double check. That is their preference. But if they see other states and you have the experience, they will consider you as well. Again, when it talks about this role is remote, but some travel is required, always reach out to hiring manager. They said always discuss that in your interview because it's people that are working on this job and they haven't traveled. Like I told y'all about me, the job that I've been on for 12 years required for me to travel. And I haven't traveled one time, okay, because they work something out with me. You have to ask. So that's what they told me in the interview. Once you get to the interview, talk about that. You'll discuss that. There's people that they hired that it says travel is required and they haven't traveled at all. Okay, so discuss that in your interview. Now, the salary is between $50,000 and $60,000 a year. That is around $24 to $28 an hour. Don't never be scared to negotiate your salary. I've done it many times. Okay, a job rec can say one thing, and like I said, God can say another. And I made it like $30 more than what they were asking in the job rec, and it can happen to you if you can prove that you have the experience. You can move that way. When we dive in a little bit deeper, what you're going to do is you're going to ensure consistency of brand and creativity across digital touch points. You're going to also create and manage digital assets, including web, banners, landing pages, email, newsletter, and social media graphics. And then you go down a little bit further, you're going to design website graphics, animations, and um, manipulations of image to enhance user experience and improve overall. You're going to maintain a graphic database for organization and easy access to assets. Okay. And then you go down a little bit further, you're going to work with and WordPress to upload, update, and manage content on the website. This includes scheduling blog posts, updating service description, and adding new pages as needed. Now, with this job, all it requires is proven experience as a graphic designer or similar role, proficient in Adobe Illustrator and other graphic design platforms. And then when you go down here, they want you to have experience with WordPress and basic HTML, CSS is a plus. Now, don't get in panic mode. If you don't understand it, use Google as your friend. Copy and paste that information into Google, and there's tons of videos that's going to walk you through, because these jobs are going to train you anyway, regardless if you have experience or not. They're going to train you once you get this job. So all they want you to do is be able to research and know the basis. You're going to learn on the job, regardless if you have experience or not. That's according to hiring manager. And they're looking for someone to have excellent written and verbal communication, as well as ability to receive and give constructive criticism on design work. Okay. So if this sounds like something that you're able to do, they do offer continued education and CEU support. So this is a great company. If this is something you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply. I suggest you to watch this video. It goes more into details. All you need to do is scroll down. This is considered a quick hire application, meaning it literally take you 5 minutes or less to complete, but you do not want to rush the process. Make sure you're filling out everything right. And I just want to bring to your attention, when you upload your resume and your cover letter, it has to be these file types. because if it's not this file type, it's not going to be readable, and it's not going to pass the applicant tracker system. The best one that I suggest you is having it as a PDF file. That's what hiring managers, CEOs, recruiters have told me is the best file type that they like is the PDF file. So make sure you have those type of files on your resume, in your cover letter. You want to fill out everything to the best of your ability. And once you fill out everything to the best of your ability, we're going to scroll all the way down. You're going to hit that submit application. Okay. So that is job number 3. Let me know in the comment section which job that you can apply for. Now we're talking about job number 4 is with iHerb. We're going to talk about 2 different jobs for the same company. But the first job that we're going to talk about is customer service quality control lead. Again, this is a remote position. And when I scroll down, the first thing that I'm trying to find is the salary here. We're going to scroll all the way down and see if we can find the salary. The salary for this position is between $24.75 to $40.51 an hour. Okay, great income for this position here. And when we go up here, the requirement is just a high school diploma is required. When they talk about a social degree preferred, that means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. They're talking about a bachelor's degree, a plus, still apply anyway, even if you don't have the bachelor's degree, according to hiring manager. And then when we dive in a little bit deeper, now they want you to be willing to work evenings, early mornings, or weekends if needed. So when we go up a little bit further about the job, you're going to evaluate the performance of customer service representative based on their predetermined quality metrics and criteria. You're going to ensure that customer service representatives are following company policy and procedures, more like a quality assurance type of work. Also, you're going to collaborate with operational leadership to align quality goals with overall customer service objective. And then you're going to suggest and implement process improvement and training programs to address quality gaps. Okay. So when you go down a little bit further here, the requirement, the skills is excellent verbal, written, and interpersonal communication skills, knowledge of customer service principle and practice, bilingual may be required, English plus other language. Don't let that scare you. According to hiring manager, still apply anyway. They're looking for someone to have listening skills, problem analysis and problem solving skills, also attention to detail and accuracy, adaptability, and again, willing to work evenings and early mornings or weekends if needed. Now, the equipment knowledge is experience with Microsoft Office Suite. Again, go to Microsoft 365 training where you can learn this for free. Experience with Google Business Suite. Always, it's preferred. That means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. I always use Google as your friend to understand this. That's what people are doing every single day. Okay. Now, if this is something that you want to do, then don't procrastinate. Take action today and start applying immediately, because these type of jobs move very quickly. And all you need to do is click right here where it says apply now. This is job number 4. Okay. Now we're down to job 5. Again, it is with the same company, but it is a different job title. It is with the company iHerb. They're seeking global forward coordinators to work from home. Okay. When I scroll down, I'm looking to see if the salary is listed for this position, because you want to know how much you're going to get paid. So I'm scrolling down. The salary is between $22 to $30 an hour. Still good money working from home. But again, you can always negotiate your salary at all times necessary if you feel like you have a lot of experience. Okay. Now, the global forward coordinator will manage all air freight, forwarding and trucking activities. This position is responsible for coordinating daily transportation service for domestic and international shipment. This person will operate in a rapidly expanded, high energy and fast paced environment. Okay. So when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to support the senior global forward manager in managing activities with airlines, air forward, tracking companies, ground operation, warehouse operation, and global logistics. Okay. When we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to schedule and monitor transportation-related activities, including pickups for designated warehouse and deliveries to departures, airports in the U.S. on a daily basis. Also, they're looking for you to maintain driver coverage when required for work days, weekends, and holidays. Again, when you go in here, you're going to keep records of each shipment, review AWBs, and report any errors and you're going to prepare accurate shipping reports for upper management on a daily basis, and you're going to perform other tasks and projects assigned by the company. Okay, so if this is something that you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply today. They're looking for someone to have excellent verbal and written communication skills, proficient in software skills including Word and Excel. They're looking for someone that's detail oriented, ability to apply knowledge of quality, and then also ability to be self-motivated. If that sounds like you, then you need to go ahead and apply immediately. Even though it says experience requirement, 3+ or more years of experience, don't let that scare you. Still apply anyway. Educate yourself. Even though it says bilingual is a plus, I reach out to hiring manager. They are looking for people that are bilingual as well as people that are not bilingual. They will still consider you. Let me repeat this again. You do not have to be bilingual to do the job. Yes, they're looking for someone that can speak other language, but they will hire you even if you're not bilingual, okay? And I got that information from hiring manager. And if this is something that you want to do, then all you need to do is scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you click right here where it says apply now. This is job number 5. So let me know in the comment section which job that you're going to apply for, okay? Because it really helps me when I go out here and research these jobs. Now we're down to job number 6, okay? Job number 6 is with the company OneCall. They're seeking accounts payable associates want to work from home. And when I scroll down, the salary is between $17.49 to $25.35 an hour, okay? So when we go in a little bit further about what you're going to be doing on the job here, the accounts payable associates platforms performs all duties to ensure therapy clinics get paid in a timely manner, including research and collecting any billing issues. This is a entry-level role. Okay, so that's the great thing about it. You're going to manage code and files invoice. You're going to administrate check runs daily. You're going to also audit expense and obtain approved from company employees for invoice received, as well as 10 department meetings and participate in training section. And you're going to perform all other duties and assignments directed by management. I talked about this job before in previous videos. They are still taking applications and they're looking to hire you. So make sure your resume is optimized to each job post or the jobs that you want, so you increase your chances of passing the applicant tracking system so it can get into the hands of hiring manager. This is the only thing about this job. It only requires a high school diploma or GED. So you need to get all on top of this job here. And then the skills that they're looking for is computer skills and data entry, critical thinking and problem solving skills, time management skills, verbal and written communication skills, as well as ability to work with minimal supervision. If that sounds like something that you're able to do, then all you need to do is click right here where it says apply now. This is job number 6, but also explore within the company. There's other remote jobs out here in this company that are hiring right now. So all you need to do is explore and see if there's any other jobs out there that can be a good fit for you. Not only just apply for one job, you can apply for multiple positions within this company. All you need to do is go right here where it says back to search. Okay, so again, this is job number 6. Let me know in the comment section which job you're going to apply for. Now we're down to job number 7. It is with this company here. They're currently seeking claims associates 3 to work from home. Again, it is full-time. It is a remote job. It says telecommuter. This is a remote job according to hiring manager. Okay, now when we dive in a little bit deeper, I'm trying to see if the salary is listed. We're going to go down. This is the salary that is listed for this particular job. Is 36,000 to 54,900. And the salary that I came up with, we can choose the salary. It's between $17 and $26 an hour for this year. For the 36,600 and the 54,900, come up with $17.26 an hour. Now for this here, in order to figure that out, I can go ahead and figure this out with you. All we're doing is putting the salary in here a year, 41,700 divided by 2080, and we get $20 an hour. And then we can go here and put down 62, and then we divide that by 2080. And we get 30. So it's between $20 and $30 an hour for the national plus salary range. Okay. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, this company is only hiring in this state for right now. You have to be living in this state according to hiring manager. You never know when they're going to be hiring in your state, but right now they're hiring in this state. When I say I reached out to the hiring manager, our human resource, this is how I reach out to them. This is a phone number. And I call that phone number and it takes me to human resource. Sometimes it transfers me to like 20 other people before I get to the hiring manager. But this is how I reach out to the company because I want to make sure that these jobs are legitimate. And, whatever questions I have, I want to get my questions answered. Okay. So when I dive in a little bit deeper on what you're going to be doing is you're going to review, process, and resolve complex claims in accordance with contract and policy. You're going to research claims through the utilization of reference materials and online tools, as well as you're going to maintain all appropriate claims files and perform follow-up on pending claims. And then you're going to maintain confidential of all document files. And then also you may provide buddy training and feedback to new associates. You may complete adjustment and refunds. And again, they only require you to have a high school diploma or a GED, 6 months of claims processing experience, or 12 months dental clinical experience when applying for a position in a dental review team, experience with out of error program. And then the great thing about this company, they will give you medical vision and dental coverage. They are offering retirement programs, tuition assistance for undergraduate and graduate degrees, generous paid time off. Again, this is a remote job. I reached out to hiring manager. They are hiring people to work from home too, as well as people to go into the office. But this is a remote job, according to hiring manager. I always ask when I have questions. It is a remote job. They want you to go ahead and apply immediately. If this is something you want to do, then all you need to do is click right here where it says apply. This is job number 7. Now we're down to job number 8. Okay. Job number 8 is with the company Pi Insurance. They're currently seeking underwriter associates to work from home. When I scroll down, the first thing that I'm trying to do is look for the salary. The salary is between 50,000 to 65,000 a year, and that's around $24 to $31 an hour. Okay, so this is a great opportunity. Again, this is a remote job, according to hiring manager. I reached out to hiring manager, and this is a remote job, even though you don't see it up here. They're hiring for remote. This is a remote job. Again, I reached out to hiring manager and double check, and they said it was. Now, what you're going to be doing is you're going to process submission that come from numerous channels and capture data in system of record. You're going to gather, consolidate, and input information from third-party service and partners. You're going to also send out requests for additional information, quotes, and assist in communication between underwriters, agency partners, and our inside sales team. And when you go down here, they only want you to have a high school diploma or equivalent required. Bachelor's degree is preferred. That means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. They want you to have the ability to produce quality work while managing a high volume workload, as well as experience verified business using a variety of web-based research tools. Like this is preferred, means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply immediately. This type of job move very quickly. Again, right here it says, unless otherwise, this role has the option to be hybrid or remote. Hybrid means you go into the office two or three times a week, and then the rest are remote. But again, they are hiring for both remote and hybrid. So this is a remote job. Okay. So if this is something that you want to do, feel free to apply. Even though it says remote team members must live and work in the United States, you do have to live in the United States in order to work remotely here. Okay. So if this is something you want to do, then all you need to do is scroll down. This is considered a quick hire application, meaning it literally take you 5 minutes or less to complete. You do not want to rush the process. Again, I want to stress when you upload your resume and your cover letter, according to hiring manager, it needs to be a PDF file so it can be readable, so it can pass, make it through the applicant tracker system. A lot of resumes and cover letters are not making it past the applicant tracker system is because they don't have the right file type. The best file type is any one of these, but they prefer PDF file. Okay. So I just want to throw that out there to you. Fill out everything to the best of your ability. And then once you fill out everything to the best of your ability, you want to scroll all the way down and fill out everything to the best of your ability. And then you hit that submit application. Okay. I gave you 8 jobs that this company is hiring right now. They're looking for people like you to start working. But again, you have to make sure your resume is optimized and tailored to each job in order for it to pass the applicant tracking system. Okay. Now you got this. Now, if this video has been helpful thus far, you know what I want you to do is hit that like button, as well as I want you to comment. I love commenting. I love responding to your comment. I love interacting with you because you're more to me than just a number. You're my YouTube family, my YouTube friend, and I just want to build that friendship relationship with you. Also, subscribe to the channel. I am trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be part of that community, you have to subscribe to the channel. Also, share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer each and every single day. And also, just remember, I have started putting time steps in the video or in my YouTube description bar, so you can go straight to the jobs and see what I'm talking about in order to make it, a little bit easier for you. I want you to keep pushing, keep applying. Don't give up and don't disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. Let the company do it. You have to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. You have to speak life over yourself, because the power of the tongue determines life and death. In the word of God, it says, I can do all things through Christ Jesus, Philippians 4:13. You have to remember that. Okay. Too many times we always sit back and I can't do this. Nobody's not going to hire me. I'm not the great fit. I don't fit the part. You got to speak life for yourself. You got to have confidence. Like Les Brown say, you got to fake it until you make it. You got to, believe in yourself. There is a job out there for you, but you have to take action. You got to go and apply for multiple positions. What people do wrong is they apply for one job and they call it a day. They don't want to apply for nothing else. And they say, oh, it's not working. In life, what's worth having, you got to put in the work, whether if it's a full-time job, a part-time job, a side hustle, you're going to have to put in the work. And a lot of people don't want to put in the work. There's a saying, a lot of people want to be millionaires, but they don't want to get their hands dirty. You're going to have to put in the work. Unfortunately, to be successful in life, you cannot take the elevator. You're going to have to take the stairs. That means you cannot take the easy way out of life. You got to put in the work. I know it's hard. I went through it. I went through like over 200 applications being rejected. But rejection is just building your character. It's not the end of the world. Once you find out your mistakes, you learn from your mistakes and you do better. No don't mean no. It means next opportunity. When one door closed, I guarantee you walk down a little bit further, it's going to be another door open. But how will you know if you quit and you throw in the towel? I always say you're always at the finish line and you want to quit. When you quit, you cannot start where you left off at. You got to start all over again. Okay, stay in the race. You're almost at the finish line. I am cheering you on. A lot of people are cheering you on and saying, go grab that job. This is a job for you. God has your back. He will provide all of your needs according to your riches and glory, but you have to stand on his word. He has a job for you. Yes, he has a job for you. A job wreck can say one thing, but God can say another. Again, when you're walking in the favor of God, it's nothing that nobody can do about it. And go out there and claim your blessing. Pray, push means pray into something will happen. You got this. I know a lot of people are getting discouraged. Don't get discouraged. It happened to a lot of people. A lot of people, when they go through things, they don't want to tell people nothing. They want people to think that they've never been through things. Me, I'll tell you, I experienced it. I've experienced rejection, because when you tell somebody else what you're going through, that's what helps other people to go through their storms of life. But a lot of people, they don't want to open their mouth and say, hey, I went through the same thing. You miss your blessing when you don't do that. I tell a lot of people about me, when they struggling to find a job, I went through the same thing. But you got to keep pushing. Even though you're tired, you got to keep pushing. Even though you feel like giving up, you got to keep pushing. Because when you keep pushing, eventually that door is going to open with your blessing on it. You have to believe. Your test is going to turn to a testimony. Your mess is going to be a message to other people, where you can witness to other people and say, look, I went through it. I know what it's like getting rejection after rejection, but I stayed in the race and I won. I made it to first place. Again, stop talking about it and be about it. Stop being a procrastinator and start being a doer. Stop being on the sideline and get into the game and play. That means apply for these jobs every single day. Stop making excuses. When you make excuses, you're not going to get from that far in life. You're not going to make it from A to Z. Stop making excuses. People that work hard and push, they the one that move up the ladder. I get it. It's competition, but that's okay. Do things to set yourself apart from your competitors, okay? There is a job out there for you. I don't care if it's millions of people applying for one job. If that job is for you, God is going to allow that job to be for you, okay? Keep pushing, keep applying. Don't give up. You got this. I'm on the sideline cheering you on to say, go YouTube family, go YouTube friends. You got this. Keep pushing, keep applying. Don't give up. Giving up is not the option. Okay. We're not going to give up. We're going to stay in the race and we're going to run our race on our own speed. Don't look to your left. Don't look to your right. Focus on you. Stay in your lane. You're almost there. You're almost at the urge of a breakthrough. Stay there. Hang in there. You got this. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. Many blessings to each and every one of you. And I pray that whatever you desire in your heart, it shall be given in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.